What's up, YouTube? What's going on? Psycho Gaming here, and welcome back to another video where today I got a very special horror game that I've been trying to bring to the channel for quite a while, but originally when I tried to first play it, it unfortunately was just super laggy and super bad. But now with my new gaming laptop, I should be able to properly record this for you guys and actually bring it to the channel. So I hope that you guys enjoy this video. As like I said, it's been a long time coming. I should have been done this a long time ago, but I didn't, and I'm sorry for that. But today I bring you guys the Watson Scott test. I've been wanting to play this for so long, and I finally have the chance to actually play it in good quality and record it in good quality for you guys. So I hope that you guys enjoy, and let me know what you think down in the comments below. And if you did enjoy, leave a like, subscribe. And without further ado, let's get into the gameplay. Hey, what's up guys? Editing Psycho here. If you want to skip the little conversation period that I have set up here, you can skip to 1340 on the timestamp. I'll also put it up on screen for you guys so you can see it like as I'm talking, so you know exactly where to go. But just skip to 13 minutes 40 seconds of the video to skip the little the talking segment, and then we'll go ahead and get into the game. If you just want the gameplay, like, you can just skip past it, and if you just want the gameplay. But if you would like to sit and listen, there is a segment where I just talk to you guys, and basically just we talk about our problems, we talk about our issues, we talk about stuff that's going on in the world, stuff like that. But if you want to skip that, like I said, just skip to 13 minutes and 40 seconds, and that'll take you straight to the gameplay. See you guys there. But before we do that, I would like to talk to you guys for a little bit. Honestly, I might start making this a segment in a lot of my videos now, where before the video starts, I just talk to you guys. Basically, just, what's going on in my life, just deep conversations with you guys, whatever, because, you know, you guys are everything to me. I feel like you guys should know what's going on, whatever, everything like that. So, basically, what we're going to discuss today is we're going to discuss hate in general. It doesn't have to be, you could post a video on TikTok and get hate for it. You could post a video on YouTube and get hate for it. You could be a certain skin color or be built a certain way. You could be a bigger person, a skinnier person, a shorter person, a taller person. Whatever it may be, there's always going to be some kind of hate towards that. And, of course, it's something that's undeserved. You spend time working on a video and you get hate for it, or something that you can't change, where, you're a little too short and people hate on you because, you're 5'5", or people hate on you because you're 4'11". But honestly, at the end of the day, that shouldn't matter, and you should surround yourself with people that does not matter to, that they're still going to build you up, they're still going to be there for you, they're still going to ride for you every single day before um before oh my lord, what am I trying to say? They're still going to ride with you regardless of, your height, your stature, what videos you make, whatever, like. And you should really just shake the hate off, especially if it's something like, you made a video on TikTok, you made a video on YouTube, shake the hate off. Or even if it's stuff that you can't change, like your height or your weight or whatever, like, there's like your weight you can change, but you shouldn't want to change for somebody else. You should want to change for yourself. You shouldn't want to change because somebody disrespected you online because you posted a video of yourself and they said, "Oh, you're fat, like you shouldn't be posting videos. You're so ugly. Your body's so ugly." Like shrug that hate off. Shrug that hate off and just be you. Be you, because at the end of the day there's going to be people that are going to accept you and love you and care about you for those flaws or with those flaws. And that's what you really should be surrounding yourself around is people who don't really care about that stuff. And they're going to keep building you up regardless and keep being there for you. Now, of course you can't be a straight dickhead because then nobody's going to like you. But if you're just getting hate because for stuff you can't change, or because your video was slightly mid, whatever, that's it. Just shrug the hate off, because there's gonna be people that care for you and love you either way, and you should only want to change for yourself. Like I said, your videos are bad, then you should look at your videos and be like, okay, what should I change to make the video better? Not, oh, this person said that my video is bad, so I'm gonna make another one that's better. Like, nah. You should take a look at it yourself and be like, what, how do I change this to make it better? How do I work on this to make it better? Or, like I said, if you're a little bit overweight or you're a bigger person, then you shouldn't change just because somebody says that you're fat and you're disgusting and you're ugly. You should only change because you want to. If you want to stay that way, you can stay that way, because like I said, there's people who are going to accept you and love you for who you are, not because of your weight or because you're skinny or whatever. They're going to love you for who you are, your personality, who you are on the inside. But if that's something that you do want to change, then go out and do it for yourself. Don't do it for someone else or because someone said something. And in that context, I don't mean it disrespectfully. I really just mean it like I said, don't change for somebody else. Never change for somebody else. Only change for yourself, because at the end of the day, yourself is the only person you really got. No matter how many people are around you, everybody can tell you things, but you can only change or do better or change something about you or something by doing it with your own two hands, with your own power, your own willpower. And that's what makes us so amazing as humans, is we can change things with our own power. But at the same time, other people aren't going to do it for you. You got to do it yourself. If there's a change that you want, you got to put your two hands to the problem and work on it, fix it. But that's all I wanted to discuss about with you guys, is like I said, just hate. And for the people who are haters out there, don't hate on people for no reason or things that they can't change. Like, if somebody posted a video that is slightly mid, don't say, "Oh, this is mid. You're a terrible editor," or "The video quality is so horrible." Like, just don't say anything. If there's nothing nice to be said, don't say anything. Because at the end of the day, you're just putting people down to make yourself feel better, because you're mad that you can't make videos like that. Or a lot of the times, there's a lot of skinny people who hate on bigger people because you're just super skinny. You're like 60 pounds wet, while, they're sitting at a comfortable, 200. Like, even if they are that weight, they're still healthier than you because you're super fucking skinny. And you're jealous of that. You're jealous that they're technically healthier than you because you're underweight. If you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say it at all, because that's just rude to other people. That just puts other people down. Because at the end of the day, you should be trying to build people up. Even if it's somebody that you don't know or somebody that you meet online, you should always come with respect. Always come with respect, and just don't put any hate out. And like I said, if you disagree with something, or you're not okay with something, or you don't like something that somebody did, then just forget about it. Move past it. Like if your friend does something bad to you, then yeah, don't be friends with them anymore. But at the same time, you should take the high road instead of fighting them or, you know, doing something bad towards them, because that can also result in you getting in trouble in turn because you took things too far over a little argument that you had with your friend. If you're arguing with something because you guys got differences, either talk about it like adults or just stop talking to that person, because at the end of the day, like I said, you're just putting other people down, you're just hurting other people. You always want to take the high road and be respectful to everyone, even if they disrespect you, because you shouldn't be putting more hate out into the world just because you got hated on. And it's the same thing in turn. Like, you shouldn't be hating on people in general, because that's just puts negativity out there, and there's no need for negativity. Because if we all had these positive vibes, we was low cortisol, everything would be a lot better. But that's all I wanted to talk to you guys about today. Like I said, today's subject was hate. And like I said, for my next, this is probably a segment that I'm going to continue doing on this channel, just so that, like, I can have a little heart to heart with you guys, because I also know that you guys are probably experiencing some of these things on a daily basis too. You guys might be experiencing hate because of your weight or your size or your height, whatever. Doesn't matter what it is, you guys could be experiencing hate out there too. And I just want y'all to know that I'm here and I understand you guys. And that's why I want to use this time in this segment of each video to kind of give you guys, that spotlight of, recognizing your problems and understanding where you come from. Because at the end of the day, we're a family over here. We're a family of 138 people. Well, 139 including me. But we're a family of 139 people. You guys are always going to be family to me. I get really big or I don't get really big. At the end of the day, the 138 of you will always be my family, because some of you guys have been here for a long time and some of you guys are relatively new, but you guys still took the time out of your day to subscribe, watch, listen, sometimes comment. And so I thank you guys for sitting with me through this segment. And if you guys enjoy this little segment, please let me know down in the comments, as I would really love to hear your guys' opinions. And also, if you guys are experiencing any problems or dealing with anything, this is an open space. So if you guys are dealing with any problems or anything like that, put it down in the comments and we'll probably address it next time on the next segment, because there are a lot of things that I want to talk about with you guys and work through with you guys. Because, like I said, you guys experience your own problems on a daily basis, and I experience my own problems on a daily basis. And so we need to be there for each other as a community, as a big family, as the Psycho Army. But now, without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get into the gameplay. And also, when I go in and edit this video, I'll also let you guys know how to skip past this section if you don't want to sit here and listen to me yap and you just want to see the gameplay. But I will put a timestamp that lets you guys know where the actual gameplay starts. But I hope you guys enjoyed this segment of our little heart to heart here. And like I said, I'm probably going to keep doing this for the next couple of videos. So if you got problems or concerns or things that you would like discussed in a video, then put it down in the comments below, and we'll probably most likely get to it the next time or the next time after that, whichever. But I'm always looking at comments. I'm always looking at stuff like that. So drop it down there and we'll get to it, because I don't want to miss anybody. Because like I said, I know you guys experienced that. I experienced that. And, there's a lot of stuff going on in everybody's lives, especially, in this day and age. So now begins the official gameplay segment. I hope you guys enjoyed this segment. We will now get into the official gameplay of the Watson Scott test. Let's go. Alright, y'all. I hope that you guys are ready for the amazing and spectacular horror of the Watson-Scott test. Welcome to the Watson-Scott test. Hold up. This test is designed to help you understand your deepest anxieties and the underlying causes of your darkest fears. Again, I'm gonna give you guys a warning here. There is some graphic imagery and also again a play on fears like it just said. So there's going to be flashing images, there's going to be loud noises, and there's going to be like depictions of like spiders and different things like that. So if you guys are not cool with any of that or anything like that, please click off the video now. This is kind of like your disclaimer. So, just keep that in mind as we're going through that you can experience those things and those kind of images. So if you have any kinds of those fears that are just too much for you, or can't look at flashing lights like that, or like anything of what I just said, like I said, please click off the video, as I do not want any of you experiencing anything bad. But if you are still here, enjoy. Continue. For each question, select the response which gives the best and most truthful answer. At the end of the examination, you will receive your analysis and a certificate of participation. Okay. Please note that typically only 13% of participants are able to complete the test due to the onset of total body paralysis or unanticipated cardiac arrest resulting in death. We low-key might be cooked, chat. We low-key might be cooked. Nah, I'm just kidding. We good. Like, come on now. We horror game gold sire, bro. We be playing horror games all the time, every day. What you mean now, dog? What you mean, man, dog? Like, I'm gonna die playing this game, man. It's a game, man. It's a game. I heard telling me I'm gonna die and still taking this dead, man. Yeah. Last words I ever spoke. Alright, so boys, let's go. Do you wish to continue? Yes. Firstly, some calibration questions. Alright, hit me with my calibration questions, big dog. What are my calibration questions, dog? How many minutes are there in 1 hour? 60 minutes in 1 hour. If I have 1 apple and you give me 2 apples, how many apples do I have now? You would have 3 apples. This is like elementary school math. Are you playing a game right now? I mean, yeah, I had to buy this on Steam to be able to play it, so I mean, I'm pretty sure it's a game. Are you sure it's a game? Yeah, I'm sure. Why did the box just turn red? Oh my gosh! The screen just flickered. The screen just flickered. Bro, how did I get scared, bro? How did I get scared? The screen just flickered. The screen just flickered, bro. It's raining outside, and you're walking in bare feet. Oh my god. Bro, my heart. You take one step forward and crush a snail between your toes. You feel satisfied, guilty, jealous, disgusted, nothing. I mean, in that instance, I mean, I don't know why I'd be walking outside in bare feet, like just walking down the street in the rain. But if I was doing that, I guess, and I stop doing that, game. Stop doing that, man. But I would feel disgusted in this situation, I guess. Like I'd probably look at my foot and be like, ugh. You're walking home at night. Suddenly, a deep, booming bark from behind causes you to turn around. Oh my gosh, bro. You see a vicious dog drooling from its frothing mouth. You feel depressed, terrified, threatened, excited, nothing. Probably feel nothing. I'm not really scared of dogs. If anything, man, this is a vicious dog game. I told you to stop playing like that, bro. I told you to stop fucking playing like that. Don't fucking play like that game, all right? You need to chill. You need to chill. Chill. I mean, I guess I would feel threatened. Like, yeah, I would either feel nothing or I would feel threatened. Like, depending on what the dog was. But, like, obviously I'll just keep it pushing because, if you don't show your fear to the dog, it would be good. You're at a farm. You make eye contact with a cow in the field. The farmer says its name is Samuel. It's dinner time, and the farmer serves you a plate of ribeye steak. You politely request a vegan option, stab the farmer with your knife, say nothing. Thank the farmer for the meal? Like, I want some ribeye, dog. That joint good as hell. What you mean? I'm thanking the farmer for the meal. Thanks for the meal, sir. Appreciate it. I will now show you an image. Please study it. Yo, why is there faces in the background? Y'all see faces in the background? The image will not move. There's a dude moving in the background. There's a face in the background, bro. Like, no. I'm gonna have to zoom in on that in the editor so I can show you guys. Cause even in my OBS, like, it's barely showing up on screen. Like, I can see it like perfectly in my game, but in OBS I can barely see. I'll have to zoom in for you guys. But there's literally a face in the bottom left corner. You just gotta look like kind of closely. There's more around. There's another one in the top right corner. And then another one in the far bottom left. Like, what? The image will not move. What the fuck is that? Is that supposed to be a doll? Bro, I hate dolls, bro. I hate dolls, bro. How did that image make you feel? Bro, I hate dolls, yo. I would actually be afraid, like, if I was getting jumped by, like, some demon-infested dolls, bro. I would be tweaking, bro. I'll be tweaking. Do you believe in ghosts? Oh my... Yes, I believe in ghosts. Yes, I believe in ghosts. I believe a lot in the paranormal. And that's why I'm so afraid of, like, ghostly dolls and stuff and different things like that, because demons are real, poltergeists are real, ghosts are real, like, any kind of paranormal thing that you've seen, real, 100%. I don't care what nobody said, that joint real. Have you ever seen a ghost? Yes, I actually have experienced the paranormal before. I literally used to have a ghost living in my basement when I was younger of my childhood home because there was literally a woman across the street who got murdered on my street, but there was a woman who got murdered across the way, and her husband buried the body under the shed because he was trying to hide a affair that he was having with their maid, because they were like one of these rich people. They had like the two-story cribs and everything. I had a little trailer style house on the other side of the street. We was on the broke side of, like the houses were kind of like separated by like each side of the street, where you would go, like it would be on my side of the street and everybody had like trailer style cribs, and then you go on the other side of the street, you got these rich, lavish two-story cribs and everything. Some of these people got like white picket fences in their yard and everything. Like on the other side of the street, that's where you had the money. And then once you got to the bottom of the street, that's where you had really like money, because they had like back patios and everything. Like at the bottom of the street, that was where they was flexed. But the right side of the street was kind of flexed up, and then you had the brokies on the left side. But like I said, that girl's ghost was in my basement because they had not found the body for like 7 years until the guy tried to do the same thing to the maid when he found a new toy. And when he found a new toy, he tried to do the same thing to her. And so basically, she escaped him and basically snitched on bro. And the police were finally able to find the body. And she left our house, but she was down there for a good brick because she had unfinished business, because like I said, her body, she wasn't able to pass on because she was murdered in cold blood, and she didn't have the chance to get found until years later. And then I've also experienced, I don't know if it was a poltergeist or something, but it was like this shadow creature that just like chased me on my way back from work. It was literally back when I was 15 at the time. I had a little job working up at McDonald's, so it was my first ever job, and I got off real late one night, like 11:30, 12 o'clock, and I had this shortcut up through the neighbor who lived behind my house. The neighbor that I had who lived behind my house, like, they were so weird. Like, only one woman lived there. Like, she had grandkids that would come up like every now and again, and I've spoken to them like once or twice, and I never saw them again after that. But there was an older lady that lived there, but she never had the lights on. She never came out to collect her mail. She never had the lights on or anything like that. And I was walking up the driveway, and it's this pitch black strip at midnight leading all the way up to her house, and it's a real long driveway, and it sits next to woods and then an abandoned house right next to it. Nobody lived in the house. It was an abandoned house right next to her house, and then this little patch of woods there. And then there was another house that was up to the right, and we called this dude John Taylor. But this dude used to do a whole bunch of crazy stuff. Like, he threatened our next door neighbors that he put a bomb in their toilet during a party or something. And then um he also pulled a shotgun on my older brother and his girlfriend at the time when they were younger. Literally, they were sitting behind our shed just chilling, doing nothing, and he walked down there with a shotgun and pointed it at him in our yard. And my dad almost came out, like, beat the hell out of him. But, like, so we on this creepy ass strip. Like I said, we got that goofy ass John Taylor dude. And then we got the abandoned house right next to us that could have ghosts, demons. You never know in abandoned cribs. So I'm walking up this strip, and of course I got my flashlight, my phone flashlight, but I look behind me, and as soon as I look behind me, I just see this black shadow. And so I just take off running. I don't care. I don't care like what I saw, like even if I was just tweaking myself out, whatever. But I just took off running. And the next thing I know, I hear these loud ass crunching footsteps behind me, because the driveway was like rocks and pebbles. Like, it was a completely like unfinished driveway. Like, I had like a blacktop driveway, but like this, it was just rocks, dirt, and gravel. And so I take off running up this thing. They, and then I heard footsteps stomping behind me. I get up to the top of the driveway and almost into my yard, and I look behind me, Nothing. And I'm like, what the hell? I could have swore I heard footsteps behind me. I'm like hyperventilating, enjoying, like tweaking out. And so I just walked back to the crib, pretend like nothing happened. Like that joint was so crazy. So yeah, I believe in ghosts and I have experienced ghosts, bro. Don't play with me on the paranormal, bro. I believe in that shit and I believe in that shit like with 100% of my being. Because if God is real, ghosts are real. Let's be for real. And I believe in God too. I'm a devoted Christian. Thinking about the room you're in right now, has anyone ever died here? No, no one has died in the camper that I live in now. Not yet. Hmm. Very atypical results. What is that supposed to mean, bro? Please indicate how strongly you agree or disagree with the following. I just heard a door creak and I just took my headphones off and looked at the door. Holy shit. That had me tweaking. Please indicate how strongly you agree or disagree with the following statements. Bro, my heart. My heart, bro. My heart, bro. I have a vivid imagination. Yeah, I'm pretty imaginative, even for an adult, which is honestly pretty great that I retain that. I like, having imagination and creativity. I often think about the ghosts inside my house, but there's no ghosts in my house right now. Yo, stop with the damn door. What was that? I just got some loud ass fucking sound in my right ear. How often do I think about the ghosts inside my house? I strongly disagree. I don't have ghosts in my current house right now. Other people would say that I'm a liar. Disagree. I'm a pretty honest guy. I used to be a liar. I will admit that. I will admit that. When I was younger, I used to be a really, really heavy liar. And I honestly regret that a lot because I used to lie a lot. Like, whoa. Yo, 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 who's stomping in my right ear? Listen, I used. Oh my god! Oh my god! I used to be. I'm trying to talk to the chat here, okay? I'm trying to talk to my people here, bro. I'm trying to talk to my people here. Like I said, I used to be a big liar, and I really regret that. But now I am an honest person. Like as I got older, I started to get more honest and kind of not really care about lying. Just like if I did something wrong, I'm gonna own up to it, and I'm gonna be respectful and forthcoming about it. I am often unaware of things that are right behind me. Strongly disagree because I would usually keep my head on a swivel, especially where I grew up when I was younger. There is an unexpected guest in my house. No. And this place is pretty small, I would know. Oh, what was that squelching noise? Ugh. Nobody would know if I went missing. Um, disagree because if I just stop posting like forever, I think y'all would like catch on, and then my family like I literally like live with family right now. Like I do and I don't. I live alone, but I live on my family's property. So like they would know like if I just disappear, they would be tweaking out too. I mean, unless they just don't care, that's always a possibility, but I think they would at least try to look for me a little bit, maybe put out a missing persons report. I don't know. Poetry is the most intelligent form of artistic expression. Actually, I strongly agree with that. I strongly agree with that. Oh my lord. I strongly agree with that, only because like art can be a lot of different things. Art can literally be me making this YouTube video for you guys. That's a form of art or artistic expression. What the heck, bro? Who's spinning the revolver cylinder, bro? But like me making this video for you guys, this is a form of artistic expression. But it's not a very intelligent one because, you know, all I have to do is hit record and talk into a microphone and play a game. But with poetry, like, you actually have to sit there and think about what your words are meaning and how the message is gonna come across while using, like, you know, a special play on words. Like, even like regular art, like, you know, like art pieces like the Mona Lisa or the Wailing Person, whatever it's called, or Starry Night. Oh my lord. They gotta stop with that. They gotta stop with that. But like stuff like that, like that takes a lot of skill, yeah, but you don't have to be really intelligent to learn how to do art. It's kind of like a skill that is learned through putting your hands to the work. But like I said, poetry, like, you need a good bit of intelligence to know kind of how the message is coming across and how to play your words correctly. Correct. I've designed a new algorithm for generating insightful poetry. Here's one I just wrote. Roses are red. There's a face in the top right corner. There's a face in the top right corner. Yeah. Y'all can see it in the thing. Y'all can see it in the thing. Look at dude, bro. Look at dude. Dude is holding an angle on me, bro. Congratulations. Only 41% of participants typically reach this point in the examination. From now on, the question. What was that? Dude, bro, I keep taking my headset off, bro, because it's just like right in my ears, bro. I got Astros, so that joint's just right in my ear. From now on, the questions will be more intense. Do you wish to continue? Yes, we wish to continue, guys. If you guys don't want to continue, like, that part was just too much for you, please click off now, because it does get weird. Yo, bro. Yo, stop. I gotta take my headset off for a second. I gotta stop. How far away is the closest police station? More than a 15-minute walk, honestly. Like, if I got... And honestly, the ops wouldn't really help you out here. Like, in SC, they don't really be doing much for you. Like, they literally let people speed at 90 miles an hour and they don't stop you. How well do you know your neighbors? I don't know my neighbors at all, actually. My family knows my neighbors, but I don't know my neighbors. Oh. Footsteps in my ear, bro. Footsteps in my ear, bro. Compared to the average adult, how fast can you run? Faster than average? Like, dog, I used to play running back and linebacker. I gotta be fast. I still technically do. I just haven't played for around a season because there's just nowhere here to play, sadly. But once I find a place where I can play, I'm 100% playing. Oh my gosh. Bro, let me talk to my people, bro, please. How long can someone survive if you drill 3 evenly spaced holes 1/4 of an inch in diameter in the midpoint of their skull? Like 3 minutes. Oh my god. Bro. The the unnervingness of this game. Like, the game's not really scary. Like, it's just so unnerving and puts you on edge, like, so bad. Holy shit. And then I got this dude screaming in my ear, bro. On top of all the bullshit, man. You and your second closest friend are stranded on a remote island after your plane crashed in an ocean. The nearest ship that can help you will arrive in 1 week. You have 1 more day of food and water before you both die of starvation. There is no other food around. Do you Murder my second closest friend out of boredom and then wait to die. Wait until the food runs out, then murder my second closest friend out of spite. Ration the food and attempt to survive against all odds. Walk ceremoniously into the ocean and drown. We're gonna ration the food and attempt to survive against all odds, especially because, okay, if there is one more day of food and water, okay, that's food and water that I have to put in my body and his body. So even if we did eat all of the food that day and drink all the water that day, or actually, technically, it should be easier to ration the water between both of us, because if we just take in sips, like, yeah, we won't be completely hydrated, but we'll survive because we still have a little bit of water in us. So we could probably eat the food that first day because you could survive 2 weeks without food. So we can survive that week without food in general, and then we just ration out the water and we Gucci. I will now show you an image. Please, oh my god. Them footsteps were so close to my left ear. I will now show you an image. Please, sir. The image will not speak. What the hell are you talking about? The image ain't gonna speak. What the fuck, dog? What the fuck, dog? Talking about the image isn't gonna speak. Why would the image speak? How did that image make you feel? Anxious? Oh my goodness, bro. I'll ask one more time. Are you playing a game right now? Oh my fuck! Yes, I'm playing a game right now. Yes, I'm playing a game right now, bro. I can't let this game get to me, bro. Okay, I beat Five Nights at Freddy's, for crying out loud, bro. We can't be letting this game get to us. Do you know that I'm a good person? I guess. Are you lying to me right now? No. Lying is forbidden. Oh my god! What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh. 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 Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh my god, my chest. Please select any of the following sports that you have played. I did Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu for 13 years, and I was a professional jiu-jitsu fighter. Like, I went out to California and I competed on the biggest stage for kids for 9 of those years. But I did Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and I'm pretty damn good at it too. Oh my fuck. Please select any of the following industries that you have occupational experience with. Law enforcement, private security detail, mercenary, military. I've never done any. I mean, technically you could say I was a merc because I did a lot of freelance work, which a mercenary really just gets paid by the job. But I would have to say none of the above, because technically if you want to go into the real description of a mercenary, I did not kill anyone. Like, most of it was like construction gigs that I would pick up, like, that they would just hire me freelance for. True or false, an IP number allows a hacker to approximate a home address. I mean, truthfully, yeah. I mean, unless you pull my device's IP and not my Wi-Fi's IP, because my Wi-Fi IP would show you my home address. My computer's or my Xbox's IP wouldn't allow you to get my home address. Is this your IP address? Okay, yep, this is getting censored. I don't know what my actual IP address is, but this is getting censored just in case. But I'm gonna say I don't know because I don't know my IP address. What is the next number in the following sequence? 10, 20, 30, 40. To be 50? I'm inside your house. Your recent answers indicate you are exhibiting a fight or flight response and may be at risk of an acute stress reaction. I'll need you to breathe slowly and calm down. Press continue when you are calm. Only when you are calm. Footsteps in my fucking ear again. Okay, guys. We're gonna take a short little breathing exercise here, okay? Since you know the game's asking us to. So I want you guys just to, access the kumbaya. Access your chi, you know what I mean? And just close your eyes. Breathe in. And out. Now breathe in. And breathe out. Now breathe in. And breathe out. Alright, are we calm now, guys? Are we calm? We got the low cortisol back? Alright, that's what I'm talking about, boys. Let's get back into it. Complete the tense phase. Please take a moment to look away from your monitor and observe the nearest exit. Make sure you could run if something were to happen. Do this now. Now! Okay, I'm looking at the only entrance and exit of this place. Kind of unfortunate that I only have one entrance and one exit because the windows aren't big enough for me to crawl out of, so I would low-key be fried, but that is the closest exit. Did you look away from your screen? Fuck you. Yeah, I looked at the closest exit like you asked me to. What the fuck? Oh my god, bro. Bro, these Astros are too good for their own good. Do you think I can tell when you look away from your screen? Yes, 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 maybe. Maybe? I don't know. You shouldn't be able to because I don't have a webcam right now. Do you feel safe in your house right now? Oh my lord. Yes, but it's getting less and less by the second. Unsure, I guess. Are you having fun? Yes, yes, unsure. Yes, because you're just gonna force me to pick that option anyway. I know you are lying to me. Please ignore any external stimulus. Concentrate only on this screen. There are no unexpected guests in your house. There are no unusual sounds coming from inside your house. Do not take your eyes off the screen. Do you understand? What the fuck was that in my ear? Where was that? Yes, I understand, game. Liar. Do you understand? Yes. Do not move or you may die. What? Music can help us relax. Singing is relaxing. What every night I go without the monkeys on the table. Take us, take pop goes the weasel, pop goes the weasel, pop goes the weasel, pop goes the weasel. All around the member. What the fuck? 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 Yo, I'm literally tearing up right now. I'm literally tearing up right now. What the fuck? Ah! Oh shit! Oh my god. my god. Oh my god. Oh! What the fuck? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my chest. Oh my god. 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 Oh my heart. Oh my heart, y'all, the back to back, bro. And I wasn't even expecting it. Like, it just says, like, you finished the test, and then they just hit you again. Oh my god. Oh shit. Oh man. I survived the hashtag Watson Scott test. I lasted 34 minutes and 39 seconds. My analysis susceptible to the influence of powerful people. So that is extremely false. But alright. I don't know where they got that analysis from. Okay. Hyper aware of offensive smells, has difficulty remembering names. That's actually true. I'm hyper aware of offensive smells. My sense of smell is actually really good. And I do have difficulty remembering names. Unless I've been around you for like a good little bit, like I'm definitely gonna have some difficulty remembering your name. And I'm sorry about that. It's literally just I have ADD and ADHD, so sometimes, the first time I hear it, it doesn't exactly stick, you know what I mean? Barking dogs make me feel threatened. Yeah, I did answer that. I mean, not all, like I said, not all barking dogs make me feel threatened, but it literally said vicious dog. Like, okay, I got some crazy fucking, like, pit bull bearing me down. And it's got fucking, like, his mouth is frothing, like it's got rabies and shit, and it's drooling all over the ground. Like, yeah, I'm gonna feel pretty threatened. Like, I'm gonna get ready to fight or flight. You know what I mean? Because I'm either gonna have to take the fuck off, or I'm gonna have to get ready to turn around and stand and bang with that motherfucker. I'm most afraid of being beaten to death with a hammer. Insane. I don't know where they got that either. I mean, yeah, it would be pretty crazy to get beaten to death by a hammer, but I don't think that's like my worst fear. Like, I don't think that's what I'm most afraid of. Cause honestly, I'm most afraid of like, cause honestly, I have a really big like thalassophobia fear and a fear of the unknown. And if y'all know anything about our oceans, y'all know that we don't know much about our oceans. Like, we know more about space than we do our own oceans. And on some real shit, like, I ain't trying to be swimming in the ocean type shit. I get swept out by like a current on some shit, which I doubt would happen. Like, I get swept out by a current because I'm also pretty powerful, like a pretty good swimmer. But just in case like some shit like that happened, but like I get swept out to like the middle of the ocean. I don't know where the fuck I am, but like I'm on a cruise or some shit, and the ship goes down. I'm in the middle of the fucking ocean, and just some fucking crazy like tentacle cracking fucking megalodon type shit like grab me and just pull me down, bro. Like at that point, I'm just giving up. I'm just giving up, and I'm praying to God that He is merciful enough to let it be quick. Like it's just chomp and it's over, or snatch and it's over. I'm gone. Because if I gotta like deal with the excruciating pain of getting ripped down like to the bottom of the ocean, like of course I'm gonna pass out before that, or probably or explode before that because of the pressure of the water. But like I ain't just trying to like feel like that pulling, just keep pulling and keep pulling and keep pulling until I slowly get lower and lower and lower until I die. Like that would be so fucking scary. Continue. The main test is complete. There is a bonus test available. Would you like to take it? You know what, chat? We're already here. We're already here. Let's go. Even though we got these creepy ass faces on my screen again. Very well. The second test is designed to challenge your fear tolerance. Incorrect answers will be punished. Ignorance will be punished. I must also admit that I have not run this test before. There may be unexpected malfunctions. Your answers will be used in the development of future tests. Complete this test as quickly as possible for accurate results. But do not let the clock concern you. It is nothing to be concerned about. After the examination, you have a better sense of purpose and a stronger resolve. I want you to be stronger. Do you want to be stronger? I guess, yeah. Let's begin. How many bones are there in a newborn baby that I haven't met yet? I think there's 204 bones in the baby. Wrong. Oh my god! Incorrect. I don't know. I'm not a doctor, so that's not a question that I would know. 0, 1, 1, 2, 2. Incorrect. What are you talking about? How many times per year does the average human heart beat? If it is not stabbed, I think it's like 13 mil. Wrong. Maybe it was 300,000. I don't know. But that doesn't account for like running and. Oh my god. Incorrect. Okay, whatever. One of the most venomous land snakes in Australia, the death adder, Encanthopus antarcticus, bites an adult woman, injecting highly deadly neurotoxin. How long does the woman have to live? I think with that one, the death adder is only like 24 minutes. It's either 24 minutes or an hour, because with the death adder, you die relatively quickly. A man is tied to a chair against his will, and a funnel is placed inside his mouth. Pulverized pig intestines are poured in. How much volume does the man's stomach hold before it ruptures? I think your stomach is only supposed to hold 2 liters. I guess everything I say is wrong, bro. Like, maybe I'm just dumb. Maybe I'm just dumb. I don't fucking know. Like, I wouldn't be paying attention to that because I'm not thinking about putting force feeding somebody pulverized pig guts until their stomach ruptures. Like, I'm not thinking about that. A fear of butterflies is called I think it's this one. Correct. There we go. I got one right. Thank you. A boy with no arms is facing west. He walks forward for 60 seconds and then turns 90 degrees left. He sees someone running at him, so he turns 180 degrees and begins to run. Which way is the boy facing? Okay, so he has no arm. Well, that doesn't really matter. He's facing west. He walks forward, so he's still going west. Then he turns 90 degrees to the left, which would put him at south. And then he turns 180 degrees back around, putting him at north. Yeah, I know my cardinal directions, man. Correct. How do tapeworms enter their hosts? Burrowing through the skin. It's either larva ingested by humans or burrowing through the skin. But I think you can get tapeworms literally just from walking outside in bare feet and then they go through the skin. Please choose the third response. This is not a trick. Well, I'm out of time. Death. I will not scare you if you do what I say. I am not lying. I will scare you. I will not scare you. I am lying and I will scare you if you choose this. I don't know why I'm placing my trust in this sleazeball, but we doing it. Correct. What is a positive electrode called? Diode? There's an anode, bro. Hey, I ain't been in school in like 2 years, 3 years, so which is the best video game released in 2014? Five Nights at Freddy's. Incorrect. What do you mean? Five Nights at Freddy's. What you mean, bro? What you mean? Don't disrespect the Freddy name like that. You just lost all your points, bro. Because you just disrespected the Freddy name. Don't ever disrespect the Freddy name like that ever again. What is my favorite thing to do? Contemplate the human condition. Listen to jazz. Bathe in deer blood. Listen to jazz? Incorrect. Okay, so you like bathing in deer blood. Alright. What the fuck? The test is now complete. Your results are very helpful. Oh my fuck! Your your participation was adequate. There are no more tests. We are done here for now. I'm so sick of watching. I want to participate. Goodbye. Okay, my game just closed. All right. So we are going to go back and run it through one more time because according to the description, it says that there are other available like pathways, like it like generates different tests. It says procedurally generates questions with branching narratives. The test can be taken multiple times if you want to explore the secrets of the test yourself. So we're gonna go back in one more time and see if we can get another one because there's also more achievements there. We can get this. Um, yeah, there's four achievements that I got calibrated, which is complete the calibration phase, felt complete the feelings phase, agreed complete the agreement phase, tense complete the intense phase, finished complete the test, and then stronger complete the second test. Listen, there's quitter, bail out from the test. We're probably not going to do that though, but you literally just have to leave the game mid test and you get that. Return to come back to the test after bailing out. So honestly, we might do that then because you have to. I thought it was you just open the game again to get returned, but no, you have to bail out and then return to the game. Egg sequence 1A, egg sequence 2B, and it doesn't show me how to do like tell me how to do that. It's also one of the most rare achievements, 10.1% for one, and for number two, 9% of players. But we're gonna hop back into this and see if we can get another, test, whatever, and hopefully I don't get yelled at this time. Hey guys, Editing Psycho here again. So basically when I reran it again, it was just the same questions this time. So this part is a little bit boring, so we're just gonna fast forward through this part and then we'll be back when the actual new questions start coming in when I retake the test again. So see you then. Welcome back to the last test. Okay, remember that there is a new test available. Would you like to try it? Yes, sir.
Let's go boom and make it boom. Let's go boom and make it boom.
You can select you can select. Like this, that's empty. You're not special. Okay. What do you want? What value 7 0 Yes. Sort you chocolate. Yes. Incorrect. See, you're not smart enough. You said yes. How many times did you average? You're not. I don't know. I'm using one. What was this? Incorrect. Oh, I had to answer. I had like. All right, so we're gonna hop back in one more time, and we're gonna go back to the original test and see about the procedurally generated thing or whatever. See if that actually does happen. If not, then we're just gonna get the DC and continue achievement, and then we'll figure it out. Hey guys, again, Editing Psycho here, again for the third time. So we ended up not getting anything on this run either, so we did end up just doing the leave and come back achievement. So we're just gonna do another quick time skip here real quick, and then we'll reconvene when we get the achievement, and then of course during our final run, which did have some procedurally generated new questions that we didn't see before during our first run. See you guys there. Okay. Are you playing a game right now? Yes. Are you sure it's a game? Yes, I'm sure. That was no questions. So we get to it. It's being outside and you're walking in the same question. Take a step forward, you're you're walking and then suddenly they keep farther from behind because you're the same question. That's how you're running things on the side. To change that, I feel nothing. Your head tells you the same question. It's my legs like this. You feel. Oh, how's that? I think that's the I will now show you the image. Please the image will not be. The same time, yes, I'm sorry. How do you make you anxious? Do you nervous? Yes, I'm nervous. I'm nervous. Yes. Thinking about it right now. Has anyone ever felt you? How unconventional. That's it. Because these indicate how strong you feel okay. I often think about the ghosts inside my house. Other people would say that I'm lying. I know someone inside my house preparing to kill me while I was distracted by a fake test. There is I'm sorry, just in my mouth. There. What do you know about this? This is not conversation. Oh, that was the form of this Rose is followed silent as a mouse. Your door is unlocked. I'm inside your house. Congratulations. And is it same can now I'm going to do you wish continue. Welcome back to the Watson Scott test. Okay, now we're gonna go through this section one more time. Now that I actually got those, we're gonna go through this one more time, finish this test, and then we Gucci. We out of here. I just wish the scroll speed was a little faster, man. Bro, can you talk faster? Please, talk faster, please. How many minutes are there in 1 hour? Same question we got first. 60 minutes. If there are 3 oranges and I take away 2, how many are left? 1. Are you playing a game right now? This time let's say no. Are you sure it's not a game? Yes. Same question again. Oh, I didn't really say anything when I said no to that. Let's say I feel nothing. See if that changes the next thing. There's a knock at your door. You open it to find an old woman in tattered clothes. She says she's being chased and wants to hide inside your home. You say nothing and close the door in her face. It's an older woman, so like if I need to, I can hold my own if she's like trying to like set me up or whatever. So quickly get her inside to help her. Your pet cat drops a dead mouse on your front doorstep. Its front legs are missing. You feel, I'm proud of my cat. Hype that boy up. Hype that boy up. Bro just hunted for food, bro. He's just doing his primal ways. I'm proud that he's retained his primal strategies. I will now show you an image. Please study it. The image will not move. See if we get a different image this time. Yep. I mean, tentacles aren't really scary to me, so I'm gonna say I feel nothing here. Because tentacles don't really scare me. Like I said, it's just the fear. It's really just the fear of unknown and the loss of a phobia. So I'm gonna say I feel nothing because, like I said, tentacles aren't really that scary to me. You know, and some people like tentacles, if you know what I mean. Do you believe in ghosts? Yep. This one I'm always gonna say yes to, just because, like I said, I've actually experienced ghosts, and I do believe in ghosts. Yep. Yuppers. Thinking about the room you're in right now. Has anyone ever died here? That's how I'm gonna say unsure. How unconventional. Okay. Interesting. Please indicate how strongly you agree or disagree with the following statements. I often think about where my hands are and what they're touching. I mean, agree, yeah, because you know you want to be safe. I often think about the ghosts inside my house. I take pleasure in seeing other people in pain. Should I answer this honestly or nah? Alright, look. Okay. I'ma say agree. Just because, okay, don't get this twisted, alright? Don't get this twisted, alright? Okay? Do not get this twisted. I don't take pleasure in seeing others in pain. But when it comes to being devious, if you know what I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit of a sadist. A little bit. Like, you know, if I see somebody crying on the side, like I'm like on the side of the road or whatever, I'm gonna be like, hey, you know what's been going on. But like I say, like when it comes to the bedroom, it's a little different. But you know, it's consensual, you know what I mean? I'm only like consensual about it. Like if they don't want that, they don't want that, you know, type shit. But if it's consensual, there's a little bit of work that gets in, you know what I mean? I often look over my shoulder to check if someone is standing behind me, watching my screen. Strongly agree. Like I said, I like to keep my head on swivel. There's an unexpected guest in my fucking god, bro. I jumped so bad, bro. Cause there was like nothing happening until that. Like there was nothing scary happening until that, bro. It caught me so off guard. Agree, yeah, there's an unexpected guest. Totally an unexpected guest in my house. Nobody would know if I went missing. Poetry is the most intelligent form of art. Just to express. No. I'll let this slow ass scroll speed do its thing. Roses are red, silent as a mouse. Your door is unlocked. I am inside your home. Yep, let's continue. This time we're going to change my response, say less than a 15-minute walk, because I was honest and I said more than a 15-minute walk, but just changed my response. So yeah, I mean, try to see if I can get a different thing. How well do you know your neighbors? I know them very well. We're really good friends. Damn, dude in the bathroom blowing that thing up. How long can you hold your breath underwater? More than 41 seconds. Again, I told you I'm a good swimmer. I can hold my breath for a brick. You come home late one night to find your front door wide open. The locks smashed to pieces. The first thing you do is call a friend and ask to stay at their house, call the police, go inside and look through every room myself. Well, yeah, it's my fucking house, and I'm damn sure walking up in there because you already know I'm gonna have Blix on standby, okay? This is my house, okay? Yeah, there might be a Blick upstairs in the bedroom hidden somewhere, so I might not be able to get that right away. But you already know I'm finna have Blicks hidden across the crib. So as soon as I walk in, there finna be a Blick somewhere hidden right by the door just in case I need it, you know what I mean? So I go in, I grab the shotty out the hidey hole, and I start clearing. I start clearing house. I'm talking, I start sweeping that bitch, Call of Duty style. I'm running upstairs, sliding in that bitch, checking my angles, you know what I mean? Going through every room myself. I ain't no pussy. Like, come on, you in my house, dog. I'm about to fold you. An attacker is holding a man at gunpoint 50 feet away and threatens to kill him if you move closer. You're armed with a single shot muzzle loaded percussion cap pistol, which is not accurate enough to hit the attacker from where you are standing. Do you take the shot anyway? Put your gun down and attempt to negotiate. Do nothing but wait. Scream passages from Rudyard Kipling's The Jungle Book, beginning with the phrase "Death in the garden lies dead." Then shoot yourself in the head. What? That would be the dumbest move to make, bro. Okay, I can't hit him from that far. Okay, I know this. I know this because again, I guess it says that I know this with a single shot muzzle loaded percussion cap pistol, I guess. But again, like they said, I guess I know in this current instance that it's not going to be accurate enough to hit the attacker from where I'm standing. I'm not going to put my gun down on the ground. Like, I'm trying to think about the best, like, action that I can make, because low key I could take the shot and collateral that joint, and if I hit dude in an area where like he's not gonna bleed out on the spot, you know what I mean, I can try to hit that collateral. But at the same time I could just end up hitting bro, and then because I shot, then dude then turns the gun on me and starts shooting. So I guess I would put the gun down and attempt to negotiate. But at least in my situation, I wouldn't completely put the gun down. I would at least lower it and be like, hey man, like, you ain't gotta do this, you better than this. Like, I won't call the cops on you if you just move out of here, get gone, man. Like, it ain't that serious, dog. So I guess I would try to negotiate. i don't I don't know. Like I said, I want to take the shot, but with how luck usually falls, I'd probably just end up hitting bro and then it getting stuck in like his stomach or something, and I wouldn't be able to get the collateral and knock bro down, at least so I could push up closer, get the guy out of the way safely, disarm him, and do what I need to do. So that would be the better option. I will now show you an image. Please study it. The image will not speak. Okay. With the fucking spiders, dude. Thinking about the image, which phrase best describes you? I'm the redness, I am the spider eyes, I am the legs, I am the fear, I am nothing. I am the danger, I am the fear, I am the danger, Skylar. I am the danger. I'll ask this one more time. Are you playing a game right now? No, we're gonna keep the same answer that we did before. No, we're not playing a game. This is real life, totally. What the fuck was that? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my lord. Do you know that I'm a good person? No. Are you lying to me right now? Yes. No. Lying is forbidden. Please select the following sports that you have played. I answered honestly last time. Let's give a different option. I also did Muay Thai. I did Muay Thai for the beginning of my jiu-jitsu career, as my gym did Muay Thai and jiu-jitsu. So I trained Muay Thai and jiu-jitsu at the same time, so I knew how to strike and kick, and then I also knew how to take the fight to the ground if I needed to. So let's say I did Muay Thai this time. Please select any of the following industries that you have occupational experience with. Law enforcement, private security detail, mercenary, military. We said none of the above last time. This time, let's say, I don't know. I'll be messing with Cyberpunk. I'll be fucking with Cyberpunk. So let's go mercenary. We a merc. Do you trust me to do the right thing? No, I don't. Yes or no? No. Choose the word that is most similar to appropriate. Murder, baby, death, innocent, chaos. Innocent? Your recent answers indicate you are exhibiting a fight or flight response and may be at risk of an acute stress reaction. I'll need you to breathe slowly and calm down. Press continue when you are calm. Okay, let's just resume past that. Please take a moment to look away from your monitor. This time we're not going to look away from the monitor, but we're going to say that we did totally. Did you look away from your screen? Nah. Fuck yeah, we're going to say fuck you. Excellent choice. Do you think I can tell when you look away from your screen? Yes. Do you feel safe in your house right now? Let's say no this time, because we said it short last time. Let's say no this time. Are you having fun? Yes. Please ignore any external stimulus. Concentrate only on the screen. There are no unexpected guests in your house. There are no unusual sounds coming from inside your house. Do not take your eyes off the screen. Do you understand? Let's say no this time, because we said yes last time. Liar. Do you understand? Okay, yes. Not forces me to pick yes. Do not move or you may die. Music help us relax. Oh, I just had to rip my headset off. That sound was so close to my right ear. I thought somebody was like, or it sounded like a dog barking in my right ear. The fucking breathing, the breathing in my ear. Oh! Again, I got hit again, bro. It got me again. It got me again. It got me again. The game got me again. Oh! I let the same two jump scares get me twice. I let the same two jump scares get me twice. I let the same two jump scares get me twice. Fuck. I survived a Watson Scott test. I lasted 20 minutes and 59 seconds. My analysis susceptible to the influence of powerful people. Again, I don't get where they get that from. People remember my face has a firm handshake. I mean, I do, though. When an old woman comes to my door, I quickly invite her inside. I'm most afraid of being beaten to death with a hammer. I don't know where they got that from again, but alright. And then that background picture, low key tough, can't cat. The main test is complete. There's a bonus test available. Would you like to take it now? Not now, maybe another time. Okay, I'll be waiting. Goodbye. Oh, shit, man. Oh, shit, man. I've. Whew. I hope that you guys enjoyed this one. That was the Watson Scott test. And honestly, those jump scares were probably the hardest ones that I've experienced in a while. That's all I can really say about that. Like the only thing that really like got me to jump like that was like when I first played like Five Nights at Freddy's back in like 2014. That was fucking scary. But I hope that my pain was enjoyable for you guys. But I hope that you guys enjoyed. And of course, at the end of this, I will put both images of my test so that you can see both of them fully like out. That you know where it's like it doesn't skip past fast or anything like that. Like you'll get an actual like second to actually look at it and view it. Like just in case you didn't catch it like while it was like right after the test happened. But like I said, I hope that my pain for today was enjoyable for you guys. And I hope that you guys really enjoyed. I really, really hope that you guys enjoyed because wow, those jump scares hit me like it's been a while since I screamed like that to a jump scare. Holy fuck. But I hope that you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Go over and check out my Twitch as we are extremely, extremely, extremely close to hitting partner. And I'm always streaming over there. I stream over there almost every single day. We usually be streaming like Siege or just really anything. That's usually where I just play anything Fortnite, horror game, like a bunch of different horror games, stuff like that. Basically, just anything I want to play, we play it over there. So check out the Twitch, and then also check out my TikTok where I post gaming clips and memes just like I do here. But that'll also keep you in the loop like if you're interested in like my siege content stuff like that, because that's usually where the siege ones get uploaded first before they go up on YouTube. But the best place to catch all that action is over on the Twitch, because like I said, I'm streaming every day. I'm almost streaming siege every single day. So you like when you're on the Twitch, you can see all of basically the clips happening before they go up on TikTok or YouTube. But again, I hope that you guys enjoyed. Like I said, if you did, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, check out the TikTok, check out the Twitch, and I shall see you guys in the next video. Peace out, brothers and sisters.